Hi, I thought I'd provide a little update to what's been going on here. Haven't posted a video in a couple of weeks, and that's because I've been busy. So this here is my parents' new home that I have been busy helping them move to. And then there's Toby. Toby! Toby! Yeah, well, that's Toby. See? Toby is my parents' dog. So, I figured I would give a quick tour around here and show you a little bit of what I've been doing while I'm not helping them unpack. It's sort of a wonderland for me because of all the stuff they have growing here. Now we're going to start with the less palatable, less interesting things. But here, my brain doesn't work that way. Here we have mountain ash. These red berries on here. Now, for a long time I would see these things all over the place. I'd throw them at neighbor kids when I was younger and everything. But I didn't know they were edible. I found out they were. I found this one here. I tried them. Edibility is relative. Let's put it that way. Ever tried Oregon grape? I wouldn't recommend it anyway if you haven't, but it's extremely sour. This has that sort of sourness to it, but it also has an extreme bitterness to it. It's gross. What we also have a lot of is Sorrel. Now these particular ones right here are a little dried out, but those are delicious. They've been really good. We also have Evergreen Huckleberry. These to me aren't nearly as good as the other huckleberry varieties. They're good, but there's a little bit of a bitterness to them. But you'll find them on the bush a lot longer than you find the others. We have, let's keep walking here. We have raspberries. Unfortunately, I've already eaten all the raspberries, so I can't show you any. So moving on from that. There's a nice little pond here. There's frogs in there, but I'm not going to eat the little guys. On the edges we have, there's a little bit of native blackberry, but not enough to be sprouting anything. There's more Sorrel. We have fireweed growing up. Just little sprouts though, I'm going to leave them alone too. Some kind of willow bush. Got some baby pines. More native blackberry. Nothing too interesting going on in the pond. But now all the way around this outside edge behind me here is pretty much just native forest. There's two lots back here both owned by neighbors, but they're completely undeveloped. They're all forest land. There's a black bear that lives back in here somewhere that supposedly comes out frequently. I haven't met him yet. Looking forward to that. Sorrelberries, sorrelberries, sorrelberries. What I've been doing with these things is I'll pick a little stalk of them off like this. I pinch stem directly behind the berry. I just pop it off in my teeth. Minimizes the mess. And you don't get stems in your mouth. And you can take it to go. Now you see here, there's a lot of this native blackberry vine, but I haven't seen any blossoms or any berries on any of it yet. I don't know if we came at the wrong time of year. I don't know if they're yet to bloom because the weather patterns are so different here, or if it's already happened and I missed it. Over here, we've got red huckleberry. It's been a really oddball year, so all we're winding up with are these tiny, tiny, tiny little things. And they're even a little on the dry side. Behind me here is the sand mound for the septic system. This being the coast, the water table is really high, so they have to build up this sand mound and then pump all the septic up to it so it can then leach down like normal. Which makes this excellent fertilizer, and we wind up with an abundance of sheep sorrel. See these leaves? Okay. Now, if you've had wood sorrel, which is like the really big clovers basically, you know what you're getting into with this. It's sour. Here you'll see kinds of turns into these reddish, shaggy seeds on the top, which I haven't seen any edibility reports listed for the seeds, but I've eaten them. I like them. No problems. Over here, we have the mother lode of wild strawberries. Things are just going everywhere. Again though, no blossoms, no berries. In this case, I don't know if we came at the wrong time of the year. I don't know if the wildlife's getting them. Being a ground cover, we've got a lot of rabbits out here that I've seen. So, it's difficult to say. More and more and more of the same. But that's okay. I mean, I'm pretty happy with lots and lots of sorrel berries. Over here we've got a cherry tree, but who doesn't have a cherry tree, right? We've got a flagpole. It's a solar powered ring light around that. That's pretty cool. What we got over here? Bamboo there and there. These small plants though, haven't really been able to do much with them. We have, looks like some bayberry trees, but I'm just now learning about those, and there's no fruit on them anyway. Here we have one of the apple trees. It's only got a handful of apples left on it at this point because we've been munching away on them. I believe it's a Gravenstein, not 100% sure. There's another cherry tree, just a little guy. No cherries on it at the moment. And down this way, we have what I find particularly interesting. Aside from, is it showing up there? Aside from our pile of bear scat right on the side of the driveway, we have this, which here on my Instagram you've seen me discussing with people what the heck this might be, and it seems it's some sort of honeysuckle. It all seems to be growing out of this old stump right here. Which I don't know, that might be an old pine or something, but it's just acting as a host. So this thing's bushing up and making all these little red berries. As you can see, there's a translucency to them. When you burst them, there's this clearish red juice, sort of a single seed in there. It looks like tomato. It is almost like a sweet tomato kind of flavor to it, but it's still more of a berry. Everything's telling me that it's got to be honeysuckle, but I'm not comfortable to do anything more than give it a taste test until I can really know more. So yeah, anyway, that's it for this property. The beach is actually very close by, and I've been heading down there a lot too. There's a lot of seaweed and another new plant I've discovered called American Sea Rocket, which is it's like a large succulent, but it tastes like horseradish or like watercress if you're familiar with it. I find it really good. I kind of want to go gather some more of it actually. But so we're kind of still in the middle of unpacking everything around here, and slowly but surely it's going. Sometimes people have way too much stuff. So, you know, I'm getting out a little bit here and there and kind of wandering around and finding things, but it's been kind of slammed. Having a whole lot of time to film. Heck, I don't even have my camera with me. I've got my phone and my laptop. So that's how I'm making this. So I haven't been able to get my camera. I don't have my fishing gear. I don't have a lot of things. I have a small assortment of clothes and laptop and phone. It's about the end of it, really. So, I mean, I'll get back to making regular videos as soon as I'm able to. But for now, I'll just try to keep you guys updated on what's going on. Try to stay semi-regular, keep the algorithms happy. And we'll see you guys later. I've also got good news. The sun's got to shine on a dog's ass sometimes, doesn't it, Toby? That's right. So, I entered a giveaway at Rev Hiker Outdoors on YouTube here, and I actually won something. I've never won anything before. It's pretty cool. I am getting a Eno hammock with a bug net, and I am getting an Atipuco knife, which is amazing. I don't think I've ever had anything that nice. It's definitely going to be a step up from my Mora companion. So I am pretty pumped about that. I'm thinking once I get everything taken care of here and I can get back home, so on and so forth, I will probably be doing my own giveaway sometime soon. Maybe I'll try to find some sort of subscriber mark to go off of. 50, say. We'll see. I'll probably give away my old single hammock, off-brand single hammock. It's served me very well for a long time, but I'm not going to need 2 single hammocks. So somebody will get that. Stay tuned.